right, so here's example 3. Your family recently had a family portrait taken. Your aunt asks you to take a picture of the portrait using your phone and send it to her. So you're taking a picture of a picture. So here's the original portrait. I'm going to put portrait here. This is the original. And so she asks you to take a picture of it with your phone, and you want to figure out the size of the portrait on your phone. And this time, a little different, we're given a scale factor. So we're not finding the scale factor this time, we're given a scale factor of 1/18. All right, so we know that this original portrait is a 3 feet by 3 feet portrait. So I'm going to go ahead and label the measurements here. 3 feet by 3 feet. And then I'm going to draw a little picture to represent the scale drawing of the portrait on my phone. So I'm going to put phone here. So this is the original portrait. Here's my phone. All right, now in order to find the measurements of a scale drawing using the scale factor, we're going to do some math here, of course. And what I would do first, I'm going to think, okay, 1/18, that's a very, very small scale factor. That means from original portrait to phone is going to be a really, really large reduction. So this is going to be a reduction. And the reason I know it's a large reduction is because it's a very small fraction. So I know that on my phone, I don't have a phone that's a foot by a foot. I know that my phone is going to deal with inches. So I'm going to go ahead and label my portrait in inches. So 3 feet, I'm going to figure out, okay, 3 feet times 12 inches in a foot equals 36 inches. So I'm going to use units in inches because I know that my phone, my ending portrait here is going to end up in inches. So again, 3 feet over here equals 36 inches. Okay, perfect. So now I'm going to find out what is 1/18 of 36 inches. Well, you guys know of means to multiply. So I'm going to take 1/18 of 36 inches. So I'm going to put 36 over 1 so that I can multiply my fractions. So an 1/18 of 36, multiply straight across. 1 times 36 is 36. 18 times 1 is 18. And then I can simplify this. Both of these can be divided by 6. I see that. Maybe you see something larger. We'll see. 36 divided by 6 is 6. 18 divided by 6 is 3. Oh, it can be simplified again. Both of those can be divided by 3. So 6 divided by 3 is 2, and 3 divided by 3 is 1. And 2 over 1 is the same thing as 2. Remember, we're talking about inches. We converted to inches. So my phone picture is a 2-inch by 2-inch photo. So that's our answer. They were wanting to know the measurements for the phone. And so that's a 2-inch by 2-inch picture. And we could check that by saying, okay, 2 times 18, for a scale factor of 1/18, 2 times 18 does give me 36 inches. So this is reduced by an 1/18. This is enlarged by 18. So that was a reduction from the portrait to the phone. You'll have an example just like that on your homework. So make sure you took good notes on that one. All right, example 4. Nicole is running for school president. Her best friend designed her a campaign poster which measures 3 feet by 2 feet. So here's her poster. I'm going to go ahead and label 3 feet is the longer side, by 2 feet is the shorter side. So that's 3 feet by 2 feet. Nicole liked the poster so much that she reproduced the artwork on rectangular buttons that measured 2 inches by 1 1/3 inch. So this is 2 inches. Again, the longer side's 2 inches because it's the longer length by 1 1/3 inches for the width. All right, what is the scale factor here? So what scale factor did she use to go from her poster to her button? She wants them to be in a proportional relationship. So first of all, we can answer this question. Was it a reduction? Well, let's answer it at the end because I wanted to tie it into the scale factor. All right, so let's go ahead and create our T-chart. And the poster here is the original, so it's X. So I'm going to put poster here for X. And the button then is the scale drawing variation, or the Y. All right, so now I'm going to list my corresponding measurements. So 3 feet and 2 inches correspond. But I see a problem here. Just like when we set up ratios and proportions, we want our units to match. So here I have 3 feet and 2 inches. Those units don't match. So we're going to use the same technique we used up here in example 3 to make feet into inches so that my units will match. So 3 feet, I'm going to figure out, okay, 3 feet times 12 inches, maybe you just looked above, that equals 36 inches. Okay, so my corresponding poster to button lengths are 36 inches for my poster and 2 inches for my button. Okay, now let's look at the width. So 2 feet, again, I need to convert that. So 2 feet times 12 inches gives me 24 inches. So we're going to convert that to 24 inches so that I can compare it with 1 1/3 inch. So the poster is 24 inches and the button is 1 1/3 inch. All right, now we're going to find our K, which is our scale factor. So we're going to take our Y divided by our X. So here we're going to do 2 divided by 36. My light just went off. I'm going to have to stand up. Sitting for too long, my light went off. All right, so 2 divided by 36. I can simplify that by dividing both by 2, and I get 1/18. So my scale factor for the length is 1/18. Now, if it's in a proportional relationship, then the width should also be a scale factor of 1/18. So let's check. So we have 1 1/3 divided by 24. So I'm going to take 1 1/3, I'm going to convert that into a mixed number. So 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, divided by 24 inches. I'm going to put that over 1 to make it a fraction, and we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. So we have 4/3 times 1 over 24. I'm going to simplify before I multiply. So 24 can be divided by 4 to be 6. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 3 times 6 is, hooray, 18. It works out. So that's also 1/18. So we can conclude here that our scale factor, our K, is 1/18. And a scale factor of 1/18, that's a scale factor of less than 1, so we know that the button is a reduction of the poster. Makes sense, buttons are smaller than posters. So that's a reduction. All right, similar problems for your homework. Look how much work that we've shown here. So we've shown tons and tons of work. Please show that much work. Convert units to make them match. Show all your work. Make a table when you need to make a table. Show your multiplying with your fractions. I don't mind if you do it on your calculator, but just show the work that you do in a calculator on the actual paper so that it can see your work. Also, on Friday when we take that quiz, you'll want these examples to look as nice as they can to help you as much as you can. So make sure that your examples, that you have all of this written down. If you need to watch the video again tonight, if you're struggling with the homework, the video links are on the website so that you can go on the website and rewatch any part of the video that you need. All right, well, Miss Stevens will be doing the next 2 videos, so work hard and work hard on your practice. It'll be due tomorrow to check with an answer key.